Hello everyone, Trick is the name, and this is my video game news cap for the week. So, just because we've been talking about this for quite a while now, and it's like the top thing to talk about in like video game news as Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's been having a lot of glitches and issues lately, and it's kind of a mess. I still think the game is good, and I think there's a lot of great things about the game, but yes, it did come out as a mess. But there is also some other issues it's dealing with. Right now, investors are pretty much threatening to sue CD Projekt Red right now because of its false promises it made for the game. Now, a lot of times when they do this kind of situation, it's usually because they want the game to be a certain kind of quality and wants to be released in a certain way. In this case, they're actually saying that they are lied to. They like, this game, we were promised a certain kind of thing and they lied to us, so we're gonna sue them. Which I just don't think Cyberpunk should be sued. You know, yeah, the game came out pretty badly and there's a lot of issues with it, and they're already doing their best to try and fix with updates, offer refunds for people, and like that. But they shouldn't be sued because there's other games that have done way worse. You know, come out games like Anthem, FIFA, and Madden, all these games that are pretty much lying to their fans and their player base, and they're not like honoring anything that they're doing for them. But you don't see like lawsuits going off against them from investors. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's because CD Projekt Red is not that big of a company, so it kind of makes sense that that lawsuits and like big high-end investors want to like go on to them because they know they can get away with it. If they try to do it with like EA, who's been doing it for a very long time, I'm pretty sure they will have a very hard time getting money off of EA because they just have a lot of money to like throw around. Another thing that I want to talk about with Cyberpunk is that Sony just does not want anything to do with Cyberpunk. They are not happy with them. Like, in this like situation, Cyberpunk was morally sponsored by Microsoft, and Sony didn't really have much to do about it, but apparently they were actually very happy that they had nothing to do about it because they pulled digital purchases from the store for Cyberpunk, and they still offered refunds for people who actually did get it digitally from them. But if anyone knows about Sony refunds, they don't do that often. It's actually very hard to get refunds from Sony, and to have them do that for this game, you know something bad happened. So it kind of makes sense they'll pull the digital purchases. They said it was temporary, but I don't know, I still think that's really interesting. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think Cyberpunk really deserves to be pulled from shelves and refunded and sued? Do you think like Cyberpunk's that bad? I still enjoy it. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been having a lot of crashes and bugs every now and then, but it's not bad enough that I want to refund it. I still like wake up and like, hey, you know what? I want to play some like Cyberpunk right now. You know, I think it'd be fun. It'd be cool, you know. But I don't think it deserves all those three things. What do you guys think? Do you think this is not punishment enough, or do you think this is actually pretty messed up? I don't know. Now this kind of goes in tangent with Twitch banning like a lot of the words, trying to save everything like that. Apparently some people are saying that the DMCA wants to actually send like certain streamers to jail for going off against the copyright strikes. Like, I've been copyrighted strike before, and I usually just take down the video, or I edit this so it doesn't really matter to me. And I'm such a low YouTube that is not really going to affect me too much. But people make their livelihoods on this kind of stuff, and to copyright and send them to jail, really? Like, whatever happened to like freedom of speech kind of stuff? That we're one of the few people that actually have these rights in our country, allows us to be able to like, hey, no, this is free speech, we are allowed to do this kind of stuff, that because we're not trying to like use it for like profit, you know, we're just trying to use it for entertainment. Like, they make money off of it, so you guess you could argue that it's like that. But still, I think it's really messed up that like DMCA is trying to freaking crack down on streamers just for something so simple as copyright strikes. Like, come on, guys. Like, it's not that crazy. I know you're trying to make as much money as possible, and you will do whatever it takes to make as much money as possible. But come on, these streamers are literally giving you money, free money, okay? Like, I don't know if they're giving the DMCA free money, but they're giving Twitch free money, and Twitch should stand up for these guys for this kind of situation. But like, why would you want to bite the hand that feeds you this crazy hard? I know I made that joke last time, but like, why would you go this hard on doing this kind of stuff? If you're already getting like, a lot of money for it, why do you want to send these people to jail? Stop it. Bad DMCA. Don't do that. Go away. Go back and sell on your money pile that you already have. You don't need to make any more money, okay? You're fine. You're fine. And for a lot of you guys, you already know I'm a huge League of Legends fan. I love League of Legends. It's actually my beginning of all my content was League of Legends content, and I really still enjoy the game. I still play it every now and then. I just don't really stream it that much, just because I just don't have time to do a lot of those kind of stuff. But apparently League of Legends is going to do an MMO, which sounds really cool. If I can get into the world of like the Howling Abyss and be like a Thresh character, that would be so insanely awesome. Like, I would love to do that kind of stuff. The only issue is that I just can't get into MMOs very well. Like, I don't like grindy games. Like, yeah, a lot of the RPGs I play, and there's some essence of grindy games that I do play, but games where like you're not really able to play the game or even enjoy the game until you like level 30, then yeah, no, I don't really care too much about the game, you know? I'm like, not my style. I tried World of Warcraft, I just couldn't get into it. I'm sorry. They told me that like, oh yeah, it doesn't get fun until you level 12. So I got to level 12 and like, no, actually, it doesn't get fun until you level like 32. I'm like, it took me forever just to get to level 12. I'm not going to try and get to level 32. That sounds boring and tedious and just not fun. I don't want to play this game as like a chore, you know? It's not like, and the combat system needs to be interesting. Like I don't mind playing grinding games if the combat's fun to grind it. Like Persona 5 is a pretty grindy game, but I just love the combat system so well that I could grind for hours and just enjoy the game. World of Warcraft, I don't know. So if League of Legends is able to pull off a really fun combat mechanic and have the cool like lore and characters like I have fallen in love with in League of Legends, then I'll totally try it out and play it. I'm probably gonna play it and try it out anyway for you guys. Maybe even do a stream to try it out, but I don't know if I'll be like that into it. I don't know. Like, are you guys gonna try it? Is that your thing? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. You let me know. And this is gonna be the last bit of news for me for at least this week, and that's mostly gonna go in on the fact that Nintendo Land is a thing. Yeah, like we already compared Nintendo to Disney like crazy, but apparently, yeah, no, they want to do a Disneyland style Nintendo World, and it looks a lot of fun. Like, I won't be able to go to it anytime soon because, you know, viruses, and it's in Japan. I would love to go to Japan. It's literally a dream of mine to go to Japan. And one day I hopefully can go, but it's definitely not going to be anytime soon, unfortunately. But it looks really cool, and they did say that they're going to give it to like 2 different places in the United States. I think Florida, California. But like when that happens, maybe I'll go check it out. It'd be really cool and fun to actually go to like an actual Nintendo World. I don't know how they're going to do it. It looks like there's going to be a lot of like games within the actual like theme park. I don't know how well it's going to do when like billions of kids are all like smashing their hands on the freaking power block, and how like stable it's going to be. I feel like there's going to be a lot of technical issues with it. Kids going to be trying to climb on like Bowser and stuff like that. I don't know. I can't think of all the issues that will happen, but it'd still be kind of cool to actually be one of the first ones to enter it. Who knows? Maybe if I get big enough and like around that time, I might have to do like a live stream of me going to Nintendo Land. I would love to do that. Let me know. Would you guys like to see me go to Nintendo Land and show it off to you guys, or would you rather just go yourself? I don't know. I feel like you would rather go to yourself. So that's going to be it for me today. Very short. Not many stuff going on in the gaming news other than like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is like pretty much the dominating force of all the things going on in like the news. Stay tuned for next week. It'll probably ramp up a little bit, mostly because we're going to be outside of like the Christmas holidays. and then we'll probably get into more information. But by the way, hope you guys all have yourself a merry, awesome holiday season this year. Whatever you believe in, whatever you want to go for, I hope you have the best of time. We all need to enjoy ourselves around this time. This year has been so terrible. Like me personally, I had a lot of terrible things happen to me, so I'm looking forward to this holiday season so crazy much because I need to leave 2020 behind. Like yeah, a lot of the issues that is dealing with 2020 is not going to disappear overnight when 2021 comes out, but I am so looking forward to this year to end and just hopefully start liking some really good stuff. The only thing that has been going good for me, I will have to say, is the fact that you guys are enjoying my content. I never thought I would hit this high of like subscriber base, and you guys are interested in what I say, and I really do appreciate that. You guys have no idea that like one of the only things that's making me happy this year is the fact that I have you guys to thank for. So I hope you guys all have yourself a very amazing holiday season. Treat yourselves right. You guys all deserve it. I 100% believe that to no further extent. And yeah, bye.